Hello? Can anybody hear me? Yes, everybody can hear me now? Awesome. What a time I've been having. I don't know what's up with it. I'm just gonna do it here. Um, Something wrong with YouTube or something just telling me that live streaming was not available, and I get it going and it just stopped. Can everybody see my screen here? Uh, Let me know if you can see my screen. So, alright. You can see the SPX, right? Awesome. If you're in Team Bull, please go post this link for me, this in the chat. Um, uh, Everything's good? Alright, let's give everyone just a minute to join here. I apologize for the issues we've been having. Okay, Medman, you here yet? Appreciate it, everyone. Do I have static right now? Do I sound good? Everyone here? Awesome. Let's get started with this. I apologize again for the inconvenience. Medman, if you would go and erase them other two streams I started from the YouTube, that would be awesome. Okay. First thing I'm watching is a SPX. Now, for those of you that follow my other socials, you know I have been talking about this. We made a nice climb up last week. Keep in mind, we watch the SPX when we're trading SPY. So we're going to watch these levels in order for us to know whether we're buying calls or puts on SPY, right? As you can see here, we come out of this little flag formation on the daily chart. What I'm going to be watching is for it to get above this 4549 area. We break this, maybe we play some calls up to this 4600 area on SPY SPX here. But when we get above this level, as you can see here, it's been kind of a resistance here. But anyway, it's a big level in my opinion. I feel like if we get above this, we're going to head back towards making all-time highs again. Possibly even see the bull market in the near future. I don't know how long it'll take us to get up to this level. I'm just saying, once we do, I feel like strength is going to come with that level. So that's something I'll be watching for sure. We come up and rejected this on Friday. If you all was watching this level, it went back down, but towards market close, it made its way back up. So let's see what it looks like on Monday. I have some good setups I want to show you all, and after I'm done, I'm gonna let you, tell me some charts or stocks you would like me to look at, and I'll give you some levels on them as well. Let you know my opinion on them. Um, I didn't know Twitter had any news, but Twitter is one of my stocks that I'm watching. Let's just look at it since we're talking about it already. If I can get the ticker right. There we go. I already have this charted out for everyone. Preferably, I would like to see it get above this 40 and play it for a move up to this 41.48. I do think that, this could possibly turn into a nice swing trade. If you do take it as a swing trade, be sure you know how to manage your own risk during these trades. As you can see here, this is some of my price targets I have. Well, sorry about that. 41.5. We do have some more resistance in here. I'll go ahead and chart that out. So 41.5, then 42.74 is your next price target on this trade. Keep in mind, this is just what I see. It don't always play out like this. Then 43. Why did it keep doing that? Then we got 43.7. Then you got 45. And that's my price targets on this. I really like this setup. We've tested this area several days. We tried to break out of it on Friday. We denied it again. I'd like to see us get above it, even get above this 40 before I look to trade it again. I will probably treat this as a day trade, personally. Now, I have some gap fill trades that I think could happen in the near future. So if you want to check out these levels and kind of chart them out yourself, so keep an eye out for this. I think these will be some great trades. Some decent gainers. First off, Facebook. I like the document where that weekly the 9 EMA is. I think if we get above that, we could have a nice trade, day trade on our hands. But this gap fill level of 248, I think if we enter that, there's some money to be made, because you can see here that's a huge gap on the daily chart, and this is one of my favorite types of trades because it's so easy to manage, and it usually results in nice gainers. Not always, but you know where to get out of this trade. If it falls back below this, you simply get out. But if you get into it, it starts doing what you want it to do. You take profits on your way up, trim your position, and your final price target can be this gap fill. Can everyone still hear me well? Another gap fill trade I'm looking for, or watching rather, and it's a lot closer, is this snow. Not a huge gap, but you can see we have a gap. Let me just edit this while I'm looking at it so I know what's going on. Let's put gap fill. Okay. So I'll be looking to trade snow if we can break above this 234 area for a possible fill up to 250. For those of you that's familiar with options, that'll be a really big gainer. If something happens, it don't always fill on the same day. Keep that in mind. But it tends to have a good move once it enters. For those of you that just joined, when I finished up, showing you my top stocks I'm watching, I will look at stocks for you all. I have some good small account trades as well. Snap being one of them. I'm watching it to break above. Well, honestly, you could probably watch it above this 37.25 for calls. and hopefully, maybe play it up to this 38.5. And I'm going to zoom out so you all can see what I see. I will treat this as a day trade. We do have a gap quite a ways off. It'll take us a while to reach that, I'm sure. How you doing, Quinn? Okay, let's look at PayPal. This is one I really like. I like it above this 119.4 for a day trade, up possibly up to that 122.4 area. Again, this is one of them stocks I'm patiently waiting on to near this gap for a gap fill trade. And if you want to get additional price targets, when we're looking at these, or if your own personal trade, just go above and just simply find the most obvious resistance levels and chart them out, and that can be your price targets. Or you can use pivot points, whatever you want to do. Fibonacci retracement, but I recommend using it more for like stuff that's closer to all-time highs or making new all-time highs. Okay, so that is my top. Oh, I apologize. That's not the top, all of them. The watch list is a little big because I'm seeing a lot of great setups this week, and I could probably go on for an hour showing you good setups. But I like this Nvidia above 283.5 or 283.6 for calls. We got some room here. Be a nice trade, day trade. I probably will not be swing trading Tesla, or sorry, Nvidia, just because it's gonna require a lot more capital, and you can do really good just day trading it. You can see all my levels here. Keep in mind at 300. I believe if we get above, I believe if we get above, like, I think it was 288, I had charted out. If we get above 288, I believe we will see that 300 price target pretty quickly. I feel like we already want that whole number anyways, just looking at this chart. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see Nvidia back towards all-time highs in the near future. Keep in mind, this is my opinion. This is just the stocks I'm watching personally. If you don't understand trading, I don't recommend trying to trade any of these until you learn. Okay, now that is the top stocks that I'm personally watching. Now I'm gonna take some stocks from you all and find you some levels, chart them out, tell you if I think they're good setups or not. So let's see give me some charts to look, stocks to look at. I see MU right off. Yeah, I just went over Nvidia. You could do some long calls on it, just be sure you know how to manage your risk and do your own research on that before you take it, please. MU. Let's look at it. Okay. What do you notice this right off looking at this daily chart? I know it's a little messy here. Let me just remove all these drawings. Okay, what do we notice right off? We're below this 20 SMA on the daily chart, right? So first off, we might could play it for a trade up to this, but that's not a lot of room. Me personally, if I was going to trade MU, I'd want it above this 20 SMA. Okay. Another thing I don't like about it, if I was trading it to the upside, we have a gap below it, right? On the daily chart, you see the gap here. So looking at this chart, for me, it would make more sense to look for entry below 75.1 for puts and play this gap fill down to 73.5. But we have earnings this week, so keep in mind the premium on the contracts are going to be juiced. They're going to be overpriced because they're going to have a higher implied volatility. And for those of you that's not familiar with the options and stuff, I got an entire options uh, video out in my YouTube. It's like over 40 minutes long, where I pretty much break down calls and puts for you all. It was live as well. I seen another stock, Apple. I mean, Apple is looking strong. You know, look, as you can see here, we've had a nice move up. We're trying to come out of this supply zone. Um, you know, honestly, it looks like we're trying to head back towards all-time highs. But this is right here's a big area around this. Let me chart this out. Give me just a second. I'll get it to a solid level. Okay. Me personally, once we get above this 175.9 area, I do believe that we're going to head back towards all-time highs and test this 181, you know, 0.3 on the fib. We'll test that. Well, I guess all-time highs is 182.94, but anyways, we'll head back up. We'll test the all-time highs again. We could, you know, deny it. If we break above that, I'll be looking to take another trade on it, but I will be looking at day trade Apple above that 175.9 area this week. It's not my favorite setup because we have had quite the move up. I like to see this come down, then bounce back up, or maybe just flag out here, then break out of the flag to the upside. Okay, I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay, ET, Uncle Billy, I'll take a look at ET. I mean, it looks good. I'm not familiar with this stock. I mean, the way I trade, I would be watching it above that 110.6 for, you know, the trade. Or maybe like an entry. I don't know how this stock moves. I don't want to give you a bad opinion on this because I'm not really familiar with these smaller stocks like this. I think Dumpster would be definitely the one to ask about this. But if I was going to look to trade it, I would want it to break above that. And, you know, maybe for a possible longer trade up to 11.5, just be sure to manage your own risk. Don't take a huge loss on something like this. Just maybe break even on the trade if it pulls back on you. Okay, what was this other one? Walmart. We can definitely look at Walmart. I keep Walmart charted out. I like it. I mean, it looks good above 143.9, or let's just say 144. Above 144 for calls. Nice day trade. I always treat Walmart as day trades. Because we come back, we found this 20 SMA. You know, we haven't failed it. We're going. Looks like we're headed back up. We're trying to. A rare candle, for sure. I was gonna look at not for beer. Why did I pull that up? I was gonna look at Ford really quick while I was thinking about it. Ford is really down. Okay. Let me look at some other stocks here. AA. Let's check it out. It's just making all-time highs. You know, if you want to trade this, use your fib tool, get you some price targets, and wait for it to break above that 98.09. That's how I would handle that trade. I've never traded Alcoa, but yeah, I'll look at Neo. I'm not seeing anything on Neo I really like just right off. Let's look at the weekly really quick. I do have other charts up around me that you all can't see. I don't know what's happened to my... don't know what's up with that, but okay. Okay, I'm trying to see all these. Yeah, Neo, I'm not liking anything on Neo. It could easily deny this, and head back down. If you're looking for a trade on Neo, you'd want to trade it above like 22.6 up, possibly up to this 20 EMA here. But looks weak, honestly, right now. XOM, let me check it out. Let me go to the daily chart. You might be able to scalp it above like the 86.23. Or possibly above 85.5, but let me do something. Go above, if you're gonna try to trade this, I would go above 85.7. The first one would definitely be a scalp, but after that you got a little room. After you get above 86.23, you got a little room. And you can clearly see like the next price targets here. If something happens, we break that all-time highs, we'll probably see that 95.6 in the not so distant future. I've seen someone mention UPSD, and I apologize if I'm missing people's charts. I will check out Tesla right after this. I mean, the only thing I can see right off, if you get below this 97.1, you could play it short. Nothing that sticks out though. Tesla. I've seen a couple people say Tesla. Let's look at it. Okay, kind of looks like it's trying to flag out, doesn't it? It's had quite the move up as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't pull back some. See how overextended we are, overbought we are. We need to pull back some here. So I'd like to see us pull back before we continue on. But if something happens that we don't, you could scalp it above that. You could get it above 125, or you could wait till 1040 for a better trade. But we'll definitely be looking for some bounce levels on Tesla this week. Okay, AMD, JNJ. Yeah, let's look at AMD really quick. I mean, AMD broke out of this. You can see we broke out last week. I think we still have room to like 124 on AMD on this run. Let's see what happens above that. But if I was going to day trade it right now, just looking at this chart, it'd be above 121.4 for calls. J&J. Oh wow, I like this one. Good catch. Look at that flag. Let's look at the weekly chart, see what it looks like. Okay. Whoever called this out, I like it. This, I'm gonna have to watch this with you all. Clearly we're headed back towards all-time highs here. And my first entry will be at 177.7 for a day trade / scalp. And I'll definitely be watching it around these all-time highs for a possible trade as well. Nice catch. Let me write this down really quick. I gotta set my alerts and everything up for these trades. Jim, I really not based. I really don't trade a whole lot of small cap stocks and stuff. But I mean, they're worth watching. The way I see it, I'm just gonna give you what I've learned. I've watched a lot of videos on penny stocks. I'm no expert or nothing, but a lot of people trade it like stuff that gaps up. Like when they're trading penny stocks, they just scan the market of the morning for like gap up or gap downs, and that's how they trade them. You want to find stuff that has lower float. Just I recommend going and play around with different scanners if you're going to trade penny stocks. Me personally, I don't use scanners for finding the bigger setups. Have I missed anyone? MP, I'll check that out. I mean, let's look at the daily here really quick. I don't know. I'm not gonna give my opinion on this because it looks like it's overbought at the moment. It's gonna, probably pull back some. Maybe watch it for entry above 47.4. If I was gonna say. Let me look at J&J for a second before I go on. I want to see something. Wow, I wish I'd seen this set up last week. No, I mean, still good setup. We just have to watch it above that 177.7. I'll have to check out the calls, see which ones look the best. I'm assuming like the 180 calls will be what you want to use. Quinn, I already checked out Snap if you want to check it out later. I got the level, I showed everyone the levels, got that set up. That's one of the top stocks I'm watching. MP, I'll check out MP. I already checked out MP. Okay. CTRA. I'm not for sure which one this one is. Yeah, all these energy stocks are looking strong. I mean, I guess you'd have to watch above that 30 area because that's, a whole number. If I was going to trade this, that's what I'd watch above. VIM. How's everyone's weekend been? It's had a good weekend? Enjoyed it? I mean, it's had a possible bounce area, actually. A good solid support area. We could, you could play it for a bounce. Just simply get out of the trade if it come back down or fell below this level. That's alright, Quinn. Actually, Quinn, for you, let's just look at Snap again. Okay, we're going to watch Snap above 37.25. Maybe play it up to this 38.51 area. Of course, 40, that whole number is going to be a price target as well. Again, I will treat this as a day trade. I really like this. Let's let it get above this and confirm this level before we take it though. Does everyone have a solid watch list set up? You ready for this week now? How we looking? Some good setups, huh? I check that out. This will probably be the last stock I do check out during this, because I'm gonna go chill. Oh, MOS. I mean, it's got strength. What is this? What kind of stock is this? I'm not familiar. For some reason, I do have it charted out. Yeah, look at this. Crazy. I was looking at this some point. Look, I had this charted out. I guess I charted this out when this was a high. I definitely missed out on this one, huh? Missed out, brother. Awesome. Be sure to go check out my other YouTube videos. Watch them. Especially if you're new to options. The options video is going to be a game changer for you. And I guess we'll do another one of these next week. Hopefully we won't have as many technical issues. I do apologize again for that. Yeah, I'll catch you all next time.